Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, you all are doing very well. Welcome to another live stream, midweek live stream. I'll try and do 2 live streams as promised. This one's just for you guys, tell me whatever coins you want. I'll do a more structured one every Sunday, sponsored by Delta Exchange. But this one's just for you guys. We'll hang out for about an hour or so, see which coins are pumping. And a really key important update to share with you guys about Bitcoin holding at 20k. If Bitcoin breaks below 20k, the bullish setup I shared would be invalidated. And that will be really bad if Bitcoin breaks down. So make sure you watch the video. I'll share with you my plan. If Bitcoin does start breaking below here, I'll potentially look for a short trade. There's a couple of other coins I'm looking to short trade as well, Litecoin being one. We took a Litecoin trade round about here and a lot higher up as well there. We took 2 Litecoin trades. I'll look to short Litecoin again. There's huge support. So a few really important updates to share with you. Stock market's looking weak as well. Stock market coming into resistance. If stock market rejects here and has another low, I'd expect Bitcoin to break 20k, unfortunately. So let's stay positive. We're here for the markets for long term. We're not here for 1 day, 2 days. So let's stay positive and hopefully we can see long term moves up and learn to make money both ways, up or down. Hi Lewis, how's it going? Hi Thaga, Daily Crypto Life. We'll hang around a bit. We'll see who joins today. Last live stream we did was really good. We had about 50 people at one point, so we'll see how many people we get today. The more people we have, usually the better. And also, if you enjoy these live streams and want me to carry on making these live streams, make sure you do hit that like button. Bridget, you got me into Hex, man. What is Hex? Absolutely shocked by Hex. Hex community is just ridiculous. Yeah, we'll short BNB 100%. I'm still holding my BNB short. I shared my BNB short way before. We can look at BNB now, but whilst we're waiting for people. One question, Brigger, is the supply of Hex limited or not? I mean, there's a potential short now, even in BNB. I'm not shorting this. I want to see a break below here. But that is a short. In BNB, I'm still holding this short. If you guys remember, I got stopped out here, then I shorted here, and this one I posted it live on these live streams. But BNB, the big short, who did ask? Vlad, are you already short BNB or are you looking to short it? Yeah, do hit that like button, guys. The plan today is, let's see if we can get to 50 likes. Last live stream we did, we got to 42 likes. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes today. That's a goal today. But yeah, the reason why myself and a few others are looking to short BNB is if BNB breaks below here, it's got a lot of room to go down. And usually when we see a big dumps like that, when the price comes into here, people usually give up on a project. That is when I want to start buying. We want to buy when everyone else is scared. If you learn one thing from me, learn that. You're shorting it now? Okay, we'll see how it goes. We can live view it. I mean, potentially there's a long in Bitcoin now. Just short term, guys. As long as this hold. I mean, I shared my long trade. Yeah, Vlad knows. Yeah, that is a good entry. So, I mean, if you guys have been following me, my trade setup in BTC, watch, that's my entry in BTC. I shared it. You can go watch this video. I shared my live trade beforehand, and my plan is entry around here. We hit first target, takes them off. It moved in, and it's now, this is like the do or die level. I said, stop here, and you play from there to there, which is 6%, and then potentially 11%. And I said, look, put the stop there. Is better than 1-to-1 trade. That's like the trade idea for me. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to take a full stop loss. If we start breaking below here, I'm gonna be scared. And I mean, usually this is a bit of a, what you call it, aggressive, like a pumpy, clickbaity video title, but it is true. If Bitcoin breaks 20k again, that is really bad. I don't know how low it can go. I hope it doesn't. I hope this is a spike and we chop here and we start making new highs and starts bottoming, not new highs, but starts bottoming, starts pumping. I'd love to see that, but at the moment this doesn't tell me that the bottom is in, and if we break below 20k, we could at least come into 17 and 16k. And that is a short I'd look to take. If you guys remember, we traded here. That was long, 27.5k average entry. I bought it here. And once we got back below, I said, look, I'm getting out. Wait for a re-entry if it gets back above. Same plan. So I'll be watching for that again. I've not posted it on Twitter and 2 seconds. If you have any questions now, let me know. I went live a bit earlier than usual. Sol, yeah, I can have a quick look at Sol. So Sol, I was actually looking to long Sol. Go back to Sol. Although it's so hot in the UK. Is anyone here from Europe or UK? It's ridiculously hot in the UK. It's hotter than like some countries in the Middle East. So Sol, it's at resistance now. I mean, I did share some longs here when it rallied. There's a guy in our group that bought it. For me, this is big resistance. I don't really feel confident buying here. This is daily MA. Yeah, it is very choppy. There's not too many. Why do I like ETH? Yeah, I'll talk about that. It's mainly because of ETH BTC, but I can talk about it. But the market is very choppy, Randy. There's not too much going on in the markets. No, but is that every year? The supply of Hex can grow quite a lot. That's the only concern I have for Hex. So you're expecting the demand to keep rising. So again, same as Vlad asked for BNB. Break resistance, I'm happy to long, but at the moment, if BTC breaks down, then you don't really want to be holding these. So maybe it's not the best time to live stream. We just need to see a breakout or breakdown. At the moment, we've broken support, so it's a bearish short. If we do this, then yeah, long it. As long as Bitcoin above. Hi, Yusuf, how's it going, mate? Have you taken any trades, Yusuf? Or are you saying that it's quite a choppy market and not many trades for you? So let me answer the ETH and LTC question next. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Sol. You've taken a few trades. What trades? We can review some trades, but for me the market is not looking great. I did take a scalp BTC long with here, like stop below. This 15-minute close was my entry. So as long as this is holding, not a short, a long. Picking the wrong one. There you go. This 15-minute entry was my sort of long, and I don't know how high it will go. I'll just. I mean, if your strategy is working, I know liquidity is important, and I can share with you what I know. I'm not an expert in liquidity trading, but I can share with you what I know. I mean, you could argue. So there's a few different ways of looking at it. Some people will say this is Rsi Divergence long. So price made a lower high. RSI made a higher high. Rsi Divergence at support around 20k. That's a buy. That's an entry. Giuliano will probably explain it differently. I need to get you and Giuliano on a chat. So you say that you've had a quiet. If it's working for you, don't try and change much. So you've shorted RSR. Sorry, let me have a look at RSR. Who asked for ETH BTC? Someone asked for. Yeah, I'll let me look at RSR and then I'll look at your ETH BTC question. That is an important question, by the way. $848. Where's your entry? You've shorted it. 20x leverage 8488. You've shorted it there. Okay, so you shorted it here, I'm assuming, this breakdown. Is that correct? Yusuf, let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, you literally got out at the bottom in a way. 787. What? You literally got out at the bottom. That's not. It's okay. This trade, I probably would not have made as much money. I probably would have closed it there. I would have allowed it. Yeah, I don't know about that trade. And also, it's above resistance, isn't it? We'll talk about Hex. I'll get an important Hex thing up. Randy, so Bitcoin. I mean, I'm long Bitcoin at the moment. I'll turn short. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm long Bitcoin. Where did I share my Bitcoin long trade? Thought I shared a Bitcoin long setup. You guys remember which chart I was looking at? But just to do it again, it's this trade. Rsi Divergence trade. Probably take some off if it gets there. Obviously don't try and moon it. We'll keep reviewing this trade live. Let's talk about Ethereum. So the reason why I want to short Ethereum BTC, right? So one of the main reasons is we look at the ETH BTC chart. So let me ask you guys, is the trend up or down in ETH BTC? Just comment up or down Down, yeah. So it's down, yeah, weekly. You can say daily. I mean, even hourly. You're saying it's up at a push. It's not really. I don't think you can say it's up. You'd have to say it's down, isn't it? I don't think anyone would say it's up. Even hourly, what would you say? You could vaguely argue that it's up on the hourly because this is the trend. It's had 1 hourly close above that. So yeah, you can't really say it's up. Very, very vaguely up if you want to argue about it. So that's one of the main reasons the trend is down. If we look at the ETH BTC chart, it's breaking support, and I expect it to come into here. This is also the 200 weekly moving average, and if ETH BTC's got more room to go down, then I want to short the weaker one. Litecoin, the reason why I shorted Litecoin, and I still look to short Litecoin, is look at the support it broke. This is a huge support. So this is like 30k, and then Litecoin, I mean, some people say Litecoin lead Bitcoin. So this is how I'm trading it. If Bitcoin does this, I'm going to short Bitcoin. But this is like Bitcoin 30k. SPX, is it breaking down or up? Okay, SPX is breaking up. So short term, that trade I shared with you on Bitcoin should be hitting target. You guys are probably seeing, I mean, do you guys enjoy this live trade? This trade will hit target. I'm confident now. This trade will hit target if I get 50 likes today. If SPX gets an hourly close above here, I'm confident this trade will hit target. It's better than a 1-to-1 as well, this one. A nice setup. And you could do this all day. I mean, I would, you know, if it gets a 5-minute close, I wouldn't hold it for like a... Oh, thanks, Brigade. So the reason why I'm saying is last live stream we hit 42. The goals today is to get 50. See if we can get to 50 likes. So yeah, do like, share, and it all helps out. So sorry, let me go back to ETH. So I look at these charts and decide what is the strongest. So, you know, this is a Litecoin BTC chart. Litecoin BTC chart is good now. But before, when I was shorting Litecoin BTC, it wasn't looking great. It was going down. So when I shorted Litecoin, check this, the 9th of May. This is 9th of May. When I shorted Litecoin, what date was it? Let's go back to 9th of May. No, let me have a look. So this broke down, I would say this. So 9th to 10th of May, it broke down. Look at that. This is when I literally shared that trade setup. So that's how it works. So at the moment, Litecoin is at resistance. So Litecoin, if Litecoin does this, if Litecoin does this, so comes up here, finds resistance, breaks out, then yes, I'm happy to, you know, I'll probably short Bitcoin because Litecoin would look stronger. But the higher time trend in Litecoin and Ethereum is down. And another reason why we shorted Litecoin is because Litecoin has got some bearish news. Litecoin got delisted from few exchanges. There's a video on it. You can go watch this. I shared the exact trade setup and why I'm shorting Litecoin 13 days ago. No worries, mate. Thank you. We'll see. I think tonight's quiet. Sunday is my usual live stream day, but I thought Sunday... the Delta Exchange have sponsored our Sunday live stream, so I thought I'd do another one just to hang out with you guys and just talk, because that's going to be not more structured, it's still going to be the same. But yeah, that's the reason. And then my Litecoin short, if Litecoin breaks below I've just got an alert. Where's my alerts? My alerts have moved. It's annoying. If Litecoin starts breaking below there, I'm going to short Litecoin. With decent size, I'm going to short Litecoin. That will be quite bad if Litecoin breaks below there. It's got an alert on it. So if Litecoin breaks below there, I'm shorting Litecoin. And the other short, you know, BNB, it's a bit too risky to short. If you do take this short, it's just like quick in and out trade, this trade. But if it needs to break below like key zone, I shared a Tron short and that hasn't worked. So I've closed my Tron short. So this is where I posted it when I shorted it. Let me just find Tron. So I've exited my Tron short now. I posted it in the group when I shorted, exited. I posted it when I took the short, and then I posted it when I exited it as well. I've got an alert below there, and I'll reshort it. One of my best trading strategy is when playing with the news. So Tron has news of USDD. I posted a thread on Tron. You can find it on my Twitter. I'll make a YouTube video on it. If Tron breaks down with bearish news, Tron's got huge room to dump. And Tron has held really well. Tron has held really well. So below here, I'm going to look to short Tron. First target will be here, about 30% down, and could even carry on going down. We don't know how low it will go. In a bull market, we try to let things run towards up. In a bear market, we can try and let things go down as much as we can. And all these setups I've shared before, guys, so it's not and I don't want to be, you know, if you're shorting with me now, please have stop losses. We want to be shorting up there and you can hold. You know, Tron, I had to take a loss on Tron because my entry was late. Litecoin, I'm still in my, because, you know, my entry was late. I'm in behind. So when I'm behind losing a trader, then I'm very aggressive to manage. I cut it and I'm happy to jump back in. So even if BNB, I've shared a setup in BNB. If BNB starts breaking back above that line, I'd want to exit. I wouldn't want to hold till my stop loss. You need to have a stop loss because invalidation, that's one of the first things I teach, risk management and psychology. Before you start breaking back above there, don't wait to get your stop loss to hit. Manage it and cut it. If you're new, then I'd say just hold because you won't have that experience. But if you're not new, then that's what I'd do. Okay, so that's pretty much what I had to say. High time frame wise, stock market is having a bounce, but it is at resistance. So I really want to see what stock market does. If stock market trend changes above here, I'd expect Bitcoin to hit 23k, and that was the trade setup I shared in this video. You can go watch that. This is the video I shared. I can post the link. Have I got the link here? Let me post the link. Oh, I can't. Anyways, but yeah, you can just type on my channel and find it. I think Bitcoin will hit to 23k. So I'll just finish off Bitcoin, then I'll open the floor to you guys for any altcoins you want me to have a look at. Which coin, mate? Above to 2020? What coin are you looking at, Vlad? Let me just quickly round up BTC. Very, very simple plan. So that's just a quick scalp trade short setup I shared. And I think Bitcoin heads towards there. If Bitcoin starts getting daily closes below this gray zone, below this line, and we pull back on the hourly time frame and do this, I would short and get out of a lot of altcoins. That will be really bearish for Bitcoin, crypto. I do not want to hold if that happens. So that's the biggest thing to learn. I'll write down, maybe let me write it down for you. Trend change below 1980, get out. You know, I always say in this channel that my goal is to keep you guys on the right side of the market. I'm not promising you'll be a millionaire, join my group and all this cool stuff. But, you know, as long as I get to keep you guys on the right side of the market, I'm happy. 19k. So daily closes / hourly trend changes below 19.8k. I would get out of BTC and def and alt long. That's probably the most important update. So up to you guys now. What altcoins do you want me to have a look at? And if that low holds, my target is same as this. So if it hit first target on that trade, my second target is 23, and I'd look to potentially short. I'll look to short above there. If we come into here, starts rejecting, I'd look to potentially short Bitcoin. 23k is where I looked for a short. Head and shoulders pattern, yeah, I mean, I don't trade head and shoulders patterns as much. It's all about zone, but I can see this head and shoulders pattern. Let me quickly talk about it. We get a clean chart, it's a lot easier. Yeah, I'll have a look at Rsi Crypto Chick. This is not a clean chart either. Let me have a look at this. So I can see what you're looking at. So you're looking at this basically, inverse head and shoulders, but it needs to break. And that's why I said, what did I say? 19.8k. So if it breaks 19.8k, that will confirm this head and shoulders pattern. If we just spike and get back above, fine. If we do this, daily, weekly closes, trend change, get out. I'll be targeting here. And where's my other zone? You'll have to go into my other chart to find my level. And what happened? And yeah, 16k. So that's the Bitcoin update. That's the most important update. So let's look at alts now, because I know you're live looking at alts. So I'll have a look at Rsi next. I need to look at Hex, don't I? What's the best link? So Brigadier, can you comment a Hex article, and we can look at an Hex article and talk about it? So Rsi is one of my favorite coins, and DeFi wise, it is one of the best coins. I love fundamentally, but it's just been absolutely slaughtered. Oh my god. This is not a bad buy. If you like it fundamentally, look at that. How far is it from the top? People that tell you to hodl forever, it never works. So we could easily do like 100% move up in this. I mean, this is not the worst trade. You could look to take this. So I don't know if Yusuf's still here. This has taken liquidity though, Yusuf. I don't like it as much if it hadn't taken the liquidity. But that's not a bad trade. It needs to hold this. Basically, if it gets below this, then I would not want to hold. It's not, the zone isn't clear, so it's not a clearest trade for me. Do you like Rsi Crypto Chick like fundamentally, or are you just like looking at it as a technical analysis point of view? Trading wise, I do like it. You know, all these trades that I'm sharing, we'll review them, see if they work. So, I shared Cardano before. When it works, I'm giving myself a pat on the back and asking, to get credit. And then I'm wrong sometimes as well. Tron hasn't worked, and I've cut my Tron trade. I'll put an X there to show, and then my current plan is if it breaks below, I'll be the first one to post it to short Tron. So that's Rsi. Does that make sense? Let me have a quick look at Rsi BTC as well. Is that uptrending? Yeah, Rsi is not a bad setup. Crypto Chick, you found a good coin, to be honest. This is a huge support. And even if I get stopped out on that setup, I'd look to long it again. This is a huge support level. You'd expect at least a bounce. Below this, I wouldn't want to buy. Osama, how's it going, mate? I've not seen you in a while. So let me do Atom and Matic, then I'll do... So I'll do Luna as well. So yeah, Atom is below my key level. I do not like this. I said it here, you know, below this I don't like. It needs to get back above this. Very quick analysis. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Break above that, I'll be interested. If not, I don't want to touch it. Simple plan. This is like 6k, 30k. This is like, can you see resistance? This is when we longed. This is when I longed Atom, and I still think Atom is one of the better coins out there. You know, Luna is basically built on Cosmos, so I did like it, but it needs to do more. Matic, I could potentially short Matic. I mean, you could even short Cosmos with the news. I did short Matic. There is a post about it when I shorted Matic. Had a really moved down. I wanted this target. It didn't quite reach my target. Got about 20 people watching. Let's see if we can get to that 50 likes, guys. RVs are really corp funded quite a bit. I think it's the coin funds that will continue to fill bags. Yeah, so that is the thing that I use, Crypto Chick. So do I follow you on Twitter? There's a Crypto Chick with quite a lot of followers on Twitter I interact with. I don't know if he's the same person or not, but yeah, Arve, Solana, they're huge investment funded. They've got so much funds, it's ridiculous. So they've got huge investments from, you know, hedge funds and stuff. So I think long term they will succeed. If we get another cycle, my biggest bag, I love Ethereum. You guys could joke at me. Yeah, you did, but I'll do another Hex talk. We'll talk about Hex at the end of the live stream. I really want to accumulate more ETH, but yeah, Sol is a coin that I want to accumulate. Atom is a coin that I want to accumulate. AVAX has still got a big community. I'm happy to accumulate that. Aave, I mean, I was going to say Luna, but not anymore. So yeah, these are coins that I like, and I think they'll do well. Algo is one. Zilliqa is a good project. Link, I definitely want to accumulate Link. Especially if Chainlink staking, I made a video, go watch this. I made a video a couple hours ago, Chainlink staking. If Chainlink staking does well, I think Link could do like a big move. Fundamentally, Link is in every coin. Every coin used Link oracles to get, you know, connect to real world data. They supply data to a lot of blockchains. The only reason Link isn't pumping is their tokenomics isn't as good, and, you know, some of their selling's happening. So that's the reason why Chainlink's not pumping. Let's review our Bitcoin trade whilst we're looking at alts. Come on, give us a push. Don't stop me out on a live stream. I don't want to get stopped out on a live trade. So who's here for Hex? There's few people here for Hex today. I need to make a Hex video, don't I? I need to make a Hex Hex live stream, Hex video. So basically, there's a guy on Twitter that messaged me about Hex, and then I just read about it. I tweeted, and then my Twitter's just been absolutely crazy about Hex. And I've read about it. My only concern, I mean, I always get, last 10 minutes of this live stream, so I'll talk about altcoins, or I'll take altcoin requests for another 10 minutes, and then I'll leave at least 10-15 minutes to talk just about Hex, because I know there's lots of other people here as well. So Arve, Atom, Matic, Nathan, how's it going, buddy? So Matic, high time frame, I did take a short. I'm not in a short now in Matic, but what is my setup? I mean, this is like giving me contradictory vibes. So 4 hour looks good. 4 hour looks like it wants to break out. So if this pattern happened here, I'd be all over it. But then it's below this resistance. If you do take this long, you know, you could be targeting there and there, and you'd want to get out. And then if you do enter, have stop loss there. So it's a bit contradictory for me. So the daily tells me it wants to go down because this daily moving average will be resistance. But then 4 hourly is bullish. Don't trade at work. I mean, you could trade at work, but you need to have a plan before. Just execute it. So that's a really big point. You know, you execute it, but don't just like be hodling. But yeah, Matic, I'm a bit unsure. So whoever's asked for Matic, I did take a short on Matic. I'm not short now, and I'm a bit unsure. And the reason why I did short it is, again, someone asked me about why I shorted a Litecoin over Bitcoin. It's because it's breaking support. Matic is breaking support, and Matic USD was breaking support. That's why I took that Matic short. I'm not in that short now. I'd potentially look to short it again. If it fails this and it starts breaking down, I'll potentially look to short again. And if you look, no, you can watch it now. What is it? Is there any specific coins, IO, that you want me to look at? Nathan, what trade was it? I'm happy to review it for you on the live stream. And again, it's got huge space. I love space. So if Matic breaks down, this can have a huge dump. That's why I'm not, I mean, people will joke at me 5-cent Matic, but I've seen crazier things. So that's one of the reasons. And again, I'm not short Matic from high up. If I was short up Matic, then I'd still hold. Someone asked for AVAX. I am short AVAX, and I've shared some amazing trades on AVAX. You know, I've shorted AVAX from way up there, and I'm holding my AVAX short. These are all posted live, guys. AVAX, BNB, NIA, Algo, Litecoin. I shorted them way before. I'm happy to hold. Tron and Matic, I shorted them recently, and Tron trade hasn't worked. I've closed my Tron short, and Matic, I made money on that, but I'm not in it now. So that's Luna. Is Luna doing anything? Unless I see a big update from the project. I used to be the biggest Luna fan, yeah, unless I see any project, I'm not in it. So long, yeah, I'll have a look at so that's AVAX. So Luna C's got some burning coming up. That's why I shared this trade. If Luna C gets below here, get out, don't hold it. If we get like a daily close below this line, don't hold it. AVAX short was one of my favorite plays, and I can share this entry with you. If you type in on where is it gone? This is my BNB short. You can like go up and see all my trades where I'm shorting it. And my other short was Waves, and I keep going on about it because Waves was an amazing short for me. That was my wave short. I posted it when I got in. That was the time to short, guys. At the moment, we just need to wait to see if we break out or not. All these shorts were posted live. And now I'm not sure what's going on with the market, so I'm a bit scared. Because if Bitcoin breaks 20k, I'm happy to short again. But for now, I'm expecting a bounce. Same as there, like I didn't do anything for 2 weeks. I was just like, I bought Bitcoin spot here, and then I just waited. I waited almost a month. I didn't take many short trades or any trades in that sense, because Bitcoin was just going sideways. And then once we broke down, that's when I started shorting all the coins. Any other coins, guys, that you want me to look at? That's a joke I talk about on Twitter. You follow me on Twitter, Crypto Life? SPX doing? Waves was amazing, and I talk about my shorts. The reason why I like Waves short is because my best shorts are when it's like news related. So Waves, there was some news. Look at that spike. This wasn't sustainable, and the long that I'm taking now, and the reason is I could miss money. I could lose money on this Bitcoin trade, but the reason why I shorted Waves, and you could see it, I posted it live, and I've posted the Bitcoin trade live. There's a huge RSI divergence. And at key zones, you can't just be trading this. You lose money if you do this. But that was a huge RSI divergence. And if you look at BTC now, although it's a shorter time frame, but you've got this on the other side. That's why I shared this long setup. It's very clear at key zone. Yeah, yes it is, mate. Are you long Christian waves? Is it Cardano or buy? So yeah, that is. So I mainly use two indicators, EMA 221, and then I use the daily 200. I prefer the daily moving average 200. I know a lot of people use this, and then I've got two others when I'm scalping. The blue one is 50, and then can you see the yellow one? I don't know if you can see it. I need to get a clean chart. And the yellow one is 12. If you're scalping Bitcoin, 12 works. 12 works really well. When the market is trending, the 12 MA holds. Can you see how it holds really well? 12 MA holds really well. Waves. So let me do waves, and then I'll have a look at Cardano. So waves, I mean, I wouldn't short it now. Break below $4. This is like another level. So again, people might just, if you just think, oh, RSI Divergence, I'm shorting, you're not going to make money. Can you see the zone it's breaking down of? This is what people don't understand. This is what takes years to learn. So at the moment, we're at support. If we break this, which is like previous all-time highs in 2019, 2020, if we break this, I'm happy to reshort. My entry is so good and I've made so much money in this. I'm happy to hold this short just to see what happens. I'll leave 25% to run. If we start doing this and Bitcoin starts pumping, then yeah, maybe I'll exit. But let me share this with you. I'll post it in our group, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm still up 50% in this. So let me get our group up. Just posted it. So this is my wage short. Well, you can see the where I posted it. Oops. Come on. I'm still up like 50% and I've averaged down as well. So I kept shorting it down as well. First entry 9, then I shorted here. When we broke down here again, I re-shorted. You can see how my entry went down. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if it pulls back, right, I wouldn't short it unless it's below $5. Below $5, I'll think about shorting. At the moment, it's not a short for me. At the moment, because the strategy that I teach is basically trend following. So if you followed my strategy blindly, this will be a long. But again, it depends on when to use this. So if you used my strategy during a bull market, your win rate would be like 70% and you'd be a millionaire. But then if you use it in a bear market, you'd be down 20-30%. So it's like knowing when to use it. The most money I ever make is I made a lot of money in 2017, but I gave a lot back. But this, I had a lot more capital. This is where I made life-changing money. Trading in this shop, yeah, you'll make money, grow 10%, 20% after, you know, working really hard. But this is when like life-changing money is made. So first thing I teach is like make sure you have capital and not get liquidated. That's the first thing. And then learn these setups. Millions are made in the, you know, when you get amazing entries in a bull market, you know, that's how money is made. So you're not going to make money buying after 100x. You need to get in before. And like, look at my views. Like they used to be like 1-2k per views. And then I don't get many views now, like 400, 500. So that's how it happens. Like people get bullish at the top and then bearish at the bottom. And I'm sure next bull market, like my views will go up. We used to have like 100 people watching each video, but sorry for going on a rant. So any other altcoins, and then let's have a look at any other altcoins, guys. Yeah, let's have a look at Hex. Why not? So Hex is breaking up. I mean, I posted it as a quick setup. It had a rally, but high time frame Hex is down massively. What I wouldn't even want to just jump in now. So I know Hex is more long term, but it depends. You know, if you locked it up here, then if it's down here, you're gonna struggle. So for me, I need to see hype. So one of the things I understood. I asked someone, have you got any Hex chart? So let me get this up. Let me see if I can get a white paper for Hex. Where's the white paper for Hex? Anyone got the white paper for Hex? Nathan, the issue with Axie is, I mean, I've made a detailed video on this. In a way, it is back at literally where it started. Where can I get the biggest chart for Axie? So in a way, this is support. This is like the breakout high level, $10. I need to know what the news is. I did share a long setup here, but once we broke floor, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to go near it. Now I want to see a lot of structure. Like after a move up like this, it takes ages to turn. So it needs to see a lot of structure. One of the biggest things is like the buy and sell ratio. So I have this. Let me get the Apollo chart up. I don't think they even have that anymore, do they? Let's see if I can get this. There's a YouTube video. I explained the mint to burn ratio. As long as we're minting more than we're burning, the price will keep going down. Yeah, it needs to see something crazy. I mean, look at that. As long as there's a very good, I mean, if you type in like Peg Axie, I got into Peg Axie, I put about 20k in live. I almost like doubled my money, but then there's like a 14-day locking period. And then I wasn't able to get my money out. I made like $2,000 loss, but I got out when the price started breaking down and the mint and burn ratio started getting worse. So this could help me explain Hex as well. So from what I understand, I've got the white paper here. That's not the good white paper. This is not the white paper. I don't know. I'm sure I read the white paper earlier. So I love what they're doing. I can see how you can make money in a bull market. This is literally primed to pump. And the reason why is the tokenomics is a bit like Luna. So like most people are locking up their so you get like high APYs if you lock up your token. And if you lock up your token, that means supply is down. So let me just see. Is there any Hex fans here before I start talking? Yeah, I got out Peg Axie. Oh, OMG, man. OMG was like, back in the day, OMG was like, I don't know, it was going to cure cancer. And there's always coins. You know, the next 100x, 20x coin isn't even been created yet. The next Bitcoin hasn't even been created yet. And I'll be honest with you, there's going to be another coin in the bull market that comes along and we buy it and we make money. Rather than bag holding, I joke about this, like don't get married to coins. like treat them as like girlfriends or one night stands. I know it sounds a bit jokey, but don't get married to coins. Marry Bitcoin and then like just trade other coins. That's like my best advice I can give you. That's one of the best advice I can give you. In like, can you see if you just hodled it, you just literally rode it up. And there's a story of one of my friends. He's not even a trader. He knows my YouTube and I trade full time, but he doesn't really follow me. So he got in Litecoin before me. I think he got in Litecoin like $5-6. Tinder swipes, yeah, alts, exactly, man. The thing is, I got sort of, I wouldn't say married, I dated Luna. Let's just say that I dated Luna. I'm only married to Bitcoin, and then maybe Ethereum is my affair. And I like Ethereum. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are the two coins I'm happy to hold, just because of the team behind it. I think if Ethereum messes up merge, that might be an amazing opportunity. Like if it messes up merge and it goes back to like $200, $100, I'm going to buy a boatload of Ethereum. And that's when like life-changing money, you know, from 6 figures to like 8 figures you can make. And you know, that's my plan. But yeah, he got in and then he bought loads more Litecoin, and I was like, oh mate, you're doing really well. And like he, I think, turned like 10k into something crazy, and then he rode it all the way up. His average entry was 35, I think. He rode it all the way up to 300. He didn't sell any. He came back. It was like, and I was like, I've sold it twice and I bought it 3 times. Matic breaking up. How is it breaking down? Matic breaking up. That's what I mean. I said I exited Matic. Can you see the reason why? Unless I have a good entry like AVAX near, I don't want to hold. So this story would help you like not hodl. And then he rode it back up. And then on this sell, he was like, look, I give up. I got in here. I'm in slight profit. He needed his money as well. He had some personal issues. And imagine that he could have had 100k from Litecoin. And then I think he, again, didn't do very well. And he just got out. So that's why I just have plans, you know, just if you're up 10x, just take half off. That's one of the first things I teach. Like in bull market trading is different. We're in like not in a bull market, so there's no point talking about it. But yeah, so there's not many Hex people, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'll just explain this, and if there's another future live stream, there's lots of Hex people, then I'll explain Hex in a lot more detail. But from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, and I need to do a lot more research. I haven't read as much as I should, and I'll do a lot more reading. Again, this is your YouTube channel. Like, you tell me what you want to know about, and again, I share my trading and investing experience with you guys. But yeah, Hex says the tokenomics is built for pump, which people could be a bit scared of. Same like Luna, and this is gonna be a bit controversial, but scams pumps the most. Scams pumps the most. You can write that down. Like, they pump the most. BitConnect used to pump, you know, Luna pumped the most, and that's how it sort of works. I'll just have a bit of water, 2 seconds. Okay, so yeah, they give like 3.27, I believe, inflation, and they encourage you to stake it for like years. So when you stake it, that means supply of the tokens are going down, and if the demand is up while the supply is going down, that's when you get exponential price rise, and that is basically what happened. But this 3.27 increase always happens, so you need demand to keep going up. And if the price is going down, you could have an opposite effect where people are like, oh, the price is going down, I'm going to sell. So there's selling pressure, and then there's not, you know, it's still staking is still going up. I think Hex has pumped a lot. Come on, how is Hex not pumped? It's gone 15,000%. Unless you got into the top, Hex is pumped like crazy. So my only concern is sort of what the vision is. I'll try to message people. I've only got a small following on Twitter, like 20k. But it's still enough, so I'll message people that know about Hex and try to answer questions. And I'd let you guys, I mean, if Hex starts doing this and then demand is up and it starts doing something like, oh, come on, it comes into here, starts doing this, gives me a trade setup, I'll stake it, I'll make money from it. But I'm not just going all in now when the trend is down. And so a couple of my concerns is, what's their vision, what they're trying to achieve. And the other thing is, especially if I want to hodl for long, I'm not hodling now. And the other thing is, if the supply keeps going up, is there a limit? Because if the supply is going up and the demand can't keep up with it, then the price long term can't succeed. In a bull market, yes, they'll pump more, but they also got more risk. So that's my quick overview. I'll read more. XRP is not a scam, but I mean XRP. I would buy XRP if it gives me this setup and they win the SEC lawsuit. I made a video about it, but for now, yeah, I don't really want to buy or touch XRP. Trend change here, I'll maybe take a trade, but I wouldn't say it's a scam. But I'll hang around for another 10 minutes. I think it's a bit quiet today, live stream. Let's see next Sunday. Sunday's our usual live stream. I just wanted to go live today, see if anyone's around. But yeah, my goal was to see if we could get to 50 likes. I think we're going to struggle with that. But yeah, next live stream, let's see if we can get to 50 likes. I'll hang around for another 10 minutes, guys. If you got any questions, any altcoins, let me know. So it depends on your entry. So I'm not saying sell it. You need to have what was your investment thesis? Why did you invest here? What was your exit plan? So BTC, I've shared a live setup here. It's not really looking good now. It's in slight profit. That was my setup in BTC, but that's just a scalp. My big thing is holding above here. If we get, I'll rotate somewhere. If we break below here, then I'm scared. So Hex Boy, what was your plan for Hex? If you believe in Hex and the team, then hold. Now, I just need to do my own research. Before I'm going to put my hard-earned money, I need to research. From trading point of view, I don't think the price goes up here because it's broken support. It needs to show me more strength. And then when it's trending up, daily trend is up like this, I'll buy it. My moving average is pointing up. The trend is up, I'll buy it. At the moment, it's below my moving averages. The trend is down. So it's not a setup for me to buy now. But if it gives me a setup, I will 100% buy it. It seems to have a big community, so in a bull market, I think this could pump. But you need to ask yourself what your plan was initially. I'm happy to help here, but no one's gonna make money. Even if you join my group, but you're not happy to put the work in and understand risk reward, what you're doing beforehand, and all that good stuff is really important. And you short SNX. Let me have a look at SNX. SNX is a coin that I got wrong. I went from SNX to Luna. And I thought I was so bullish on SNX. Luna basically copied SNX 100%. They literally copied SNX. I think the Hex boy is not here, so I'll leave Hex for now. So yeah, I was really upset with Luna because I was so bullish. I thought it was gonna move up a lot higher. I was really excited about it, and then yeah, I moved into Luna when I realized that Luna's guy, Luna Duquan, is like a marketing genius, and he was gonna pump it. They're having lots of TVL, and I was happy to put my hand up and move. So SNX again, I'm not holding anymore. I wanted to buy it here. I did take a loser here in SNX. Same plan, it was breaking now. I tried to enter here. It didn't really come into hit my zone. It hit target and then it just dumped. So I took a loser here. This was a winner. And then once we started breaking down, then I've not bought it. It is a potential short. So there's Rsi Divergence here. I like this one. Who gave that short? Crypto Life, I want to give you a heart sign. You can't reply to comments here. It's a bit annoying. Nice setup that, mate. Right, give crypto life a like. That is a really nice setup. Yusuf, are you still here? This is liquidity setup as well. I like this. It's not quite broken down yet. I'd like it below this grey zone. I'd look to short it. Nice setup, mate. This is why I do Twitter and these YouTube live streams, because I make more money like learning from you guys. The setups I learn from you guys. That's amazing. Let me have a look at SNX BTC and look at the weekly as well. Weekly is like breaking down below the key moving averages. I would like it below there though. I would like it below there. And then like first target would be here. 618 would be my first target. I do take that one. So I did short Matic. I've done Matic in a lot more detail. I'll quickly do Matic again, but I do like SNX. I might trade this one myself. Nathan, I'll post this one in the group. Yeah, I like this. This is at resistance now. Even like if it breaks out and it could like do this, and then you can make money from this move down. And then if it does that, then exit your shorts. But this move down, that can make you money. It's at resistance. RSI crazy high. Are we all gonna short SNX? So right, you can short like half size here. It's not a bad short. So look in the 5 minute. What is it doing in the 5 minute? Let's wait till it breaks. I mean, I can try and short this. I mean, I would like it below 290. That's where I'll short it. It's a bit aggressive now because it's at support. Your stop loss is at 370. So yeah, you've got your shop. Yeah, nice stop loss. What was your entry? When did you enter? What price did you enter the SNX short? 3.3. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, what's your risk to reward? The reason why, I mean, if it got in there, it would have been better. So you got in there, your stop loss at 3.7, your target. It's not really a one-to-one. I'm assuming you're targeting here. What's your target? Oh, you must be joking. That's not... I mean, potentially, but you're not going to hold it, are you? Come on. I mean, if you take this trade and it works, you don't need to trade anymore. It could work, but I mean, my target would be here. So let me share with you my trade. I know people are getting carried away. So my trade would be somewhere here. I don't know what my structure will be. Stop loss somewhere probably there. And my target would be here. It's about 1.3, 1.2 trade. Same as waves. You know, if you can short some risk now. But my main waves trade, if you guys remember, was here. I shared that setup with you guys. My entry was around there. My main play was in waves. This was my main play. That was my target. I had my stop loss just there. That's where I targeted. And I said if it got back above 269, I'd exit. Okay, guys, any final questions? I'll start going away now. You want a long waves? Hey, don't liquidate me, man. I'm short waves. If you long it, my entry zone would, just following my strategy blindly, but 5.5, 5.6 will be my entry. And I'll have stop loss below 450. That would be my long setup. Something like this. Target previous highs and potentially there. If we start getting back above 8, then I'd probably have to exit my short. I wouldn't want to hold it anymore. Any final questions, guys? So yeah, I'll live stream again. Every Sunday is our live stream, but I just wanted to go live because Sunday, slightly different live stream. So I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys. Delta Exchange have sponsored our live stream, so I wanted to just do a live stream like this so I can just speak to you guys and just hang out. But our usual Sunday live stream, this will be on and off. So today it was quite important, in my opinion, with what's going on in the market, to go live. If Bitcoin breaks below 20k, that is quite scary. For now, it's fine. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday. All our live streams are on 7, 8 o'clock UK time. Crow, yeah, let me have a look at Crow. I shorted Crow as well. Actually, I only scalped it. There's a guy in my group. He took a big short in Crow. I think he made like 100x on this. He shorted Crow here. Same setup that I'm sharing. Yeah, I'll have a look at Matic as well, no worries. And yeah, he held that, man. He held it. He's a ledge. I don't know. I can't do that. And he held his full position. I was telling him to take profit and he didn't. I think first time he took profit was here. And this on 20x leverage. That's in a mad trade. That's the stop loss there. Would I long it now? It's at support. I wouldn't want to short it here. But I don't have a long setup. I need to see a lot more structure. Maybe if we start trend changing above there, I could get a long bias. Target 15 cent level, something like this, maybe my entry. Matic, so Matic, I'm not in a trade now. I did short Matic. I shorted it myself. My entry was here and I wrote it down. I exited when I saw this big pump and it's looking good now. You could, I talked about Matic in a lot more detail. You can rewatch the live stream. My weekly tells me that I shouldn't long it. My daily tells me that I shouldn't long it. It's that daily resistance, daily MA. I don't want to buy here. I want to buy above because it could reject at the daily MA and break down like previous times. So daily and weekly telling me not to long, but 4 hour looks good. 4 hours telling me buy it. So I'm staying away from it. I'm not long, I'm not short. Maybe something like this. Let the daily moving average do this. Then I'll buy it. About 50 cent, but no buy for me now. So any final questions? RSR, yeah, I could have a quick look, mate. I have looked at RSR before. Someone shorted RSR. I haven't taken this. It looks good now. Above there, I'm bullish. So above sort of 008, I'm bullish bias. I'm not taking this, but this is not bad. You could expect it to like rally up a bit. Like target here first. Something like this. I'd have stopped below there. Shiba, I've not shorted Shiba. I could have shorted it. Yeah, it's not a short setup for me now. Let it break down. I like the SNX short and BNB. I talked about it earlier. Alright guys, well, have a great rest of the day. I'll catch you guys. What is my Bitcoin prediction? I'm not gonna make a prediction, but I really hope that we're above 20k. Break below 20k, then yeah, that's gonna be painful for. That's gonna be very painful. So let's hope we're above 20k. That will be my prediction / hope. All right, guys, well, take care, and I'll see you guys Sunday.